My name is Steve Sansford, and I've spent my entire life around boats. I've visited most of the waterfront communities in Ontario and written about many of them. So believe me when I tell you that Sault Ste. Marie is one of the best boating destinations in Ontario. It's not just the location that makes it great. It's in northern Ontario, surrounded by the rugged beauty of the Canadian Shield, and that makes for a scenic trip. But it's the actual layout of this city that got my attention during our recent visit. We were in town to cover the first annual Poker Runs of America President's Cup. It was billed as an exciting weekend full of fast boats, great food, with fun and entertainment for the whole family. The opening ceremony was scheduled for Friday evening at the Roberta Bondar Pavilion. There were vendors set up and a live band was on hand to provide a great atmosphere. The poker run was to be run on Saturday, with what I think was the highlight of the weekend scheduled for Sunday. On Sunday, spectators could purchase a ticket for a 90+ mile-per-hour ride in one of the boats, with all of the proceeds donated to a local charity. So with an exciting weekend lined up, and despite this being a work trip, I brought along my wife and 15-month-old son to help me explore this great family boating destination. Our room at the Delta Waterfront Hotel had a spectacular view of the St. Mary's River, so one Saturday morning we lined up along the riverbank with thousands of other spectators to watch the boats set up for their run. The boats started at the marina, which is right downtown, and one by one they paraded along the waterfront, making sure everyone who was gathered on the boardwalk got a great view. The poker run started right on time, and the flotilla of participants headed off to their first stop. There were 4 stops scheduled for this event on both sides of the border, bringing the fun and excitement of this poker run to several of the small communities around Sault Ste. Marie, each one an excellent boating destination in itself. We set out to explore the waterfront. Within a kilometer of the marina, we had plenty of things to choose from. There's a large shopping mall, a movie theater, several museums and an art gallery, a flea market, and a great downtown district with shops and restaurants. When the boats had returned and the poker run concluded, the participants headed to a reception at one of the Sault's most prominent attractions, the Canadian Bush Plane Heritage Centre. The top prize was awarded to the team who collected the best poker hand, but the real winners of the event were the residents of Sault Ste. Marie. They have a beautiful city with a spectacular waterfront, and it's an ideal spot for visiting boaters. Every amenity a visiting boater would need is located within a short walk of the downtown marina. The area is rich with history and culture. The poker run itself was a tremendous success, with many of the participants saying it's one of the best first-time events they've ever attended. As someone who was there to cover the event for publication, I did thoroughly enjoy myself, but I enjoyed myself even more being there with my family and experiencing everything that this event and this city has to offer, especially for those of us that are boaters.